We'd like to welcome onto the stage our first honoree. He is the National Director of the Anti-Defamation League and a survivor of the Holocaust. Known throughout the world as a leader in the fight against anti-Semitism, hatred, prejudice, bigotry, and discrimination, he is an outstanding example of the power your voice can have in shaping the future. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Abraham Foxman.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am more comfortable presenting awards than receiving them. The privilege of doing what I do every single day is a reward in itself. And so it is very humbling to be recognized. I am deeply honored to be here today with all of you and to be recognized by LULAC. It is a very special honor for me, both because of my personal journey and because I've been privileged to be the director of the Anti-Defamation League for more than 25 years. I was born in Baranovich, Poland in 1940. Not a good time or place for a Jewish boy to be born. My parents tried to stay ahead of the Germans, but the Nazis caught up with us in the capital of Lithuania in 1941. For my parents, there was nowhere to run. My parents made a fateful and extremely difficult decision to entrust my life to our Polish Catholic nanny, a woman they had known for just a short period of time. She loved me as her own. She baptized me and made me a Catholic. It was not until 4 years later, after the war, that I was miraculously reunited with my parents. Unlike the fate of so many families and parents, or the over 1.5 million Jewish children that perished solely for the crime of being born Jewish, our family survived because we separated, survived and was reunited. The rest of our family and millions of others were not. I stand here today, I stand here with you today because then there was a lady who could barely read and write who stood up to say no, no to hate. I came to America in 1950 with my parents from several displaced persons camps, as immigration camps were then called. I know, and we, the Jewish community, know what it means to be an immigrant and what it means to be the target of hatred. My personal story helped direct my almost 50-year career at the ADL, an organization dedicated to fighting anti-Semitism and all forms of hatred and discrimination. the ADL has given me a unique opportunity to follow the path enunciated so beautifully by the Jewish sage Hillel 2,000 years ago, and I quote, "If I am not for myself, who will be? If I'm only for myself, what am I?" That expresses ADL's dual mission of standing up for the Jewish people, but also securing justice and fair treatment for all. And we take the second part of our mission very seriously. We cannot let the task of fighting hate fall to the victims alone. We must have allies who can be counted upon to raise their voices alongside ours. The discrimination, bigotry, hate, and violence that is targeting people, African American, the LGBT community, Jews, Muslims, Sikhs, and in particular people of Latin American heritage amid the immigration debate hurts us all, offends all of us. It threatens the most basic values of our democracy. The ADL has stood shoulder to shoulder with our partners in the Latino community, fighting for immigration reform and raising its voice against extremists that have targeted immigrants. We have pushed back against demonization of Latinos in the public discourse and in the media. As I look at this audience, as the First Lady just noted, I see it reflects the diversity that makes America so unique. I see many people here. I encourage you not to be bystanders. Take a stand against bullying, name-calling, harassment. We need you. Take advantage of the education the First Lady talked about. It will help you make a difference in the world. I am proud that earlier this week, LULAC and the ADL ran a joint training program for LULAC youth to empower them to stand up to bias, to stand up to bullying and cyberbullying. Finally, always remember that hatred is defeated only when good people stand up, and most importantly, when each of us stands up for the other. For only together can we make a significant difference. Thank you, and God bless.